Well, howdy, y'all. This is MisterE, just giving you a daily transmission. I like to do a video a day, even though I'm not really that good at it. But anyway, like I say, I activated the Orion Stargate, and so far it's just been like clearing distortions. There's just a ton of distortions, and Orion from I think my soul was around when the Galactic Wars were here, and I think I got trapped in this place. But anyway, there's Galactic Wars, there's Orion Wars, stuff like that, and there's some distortions there, and I have to clear it. They're still left in my field for whatever reason. But we can use programming, just light language. That'll program. See, reality is made of scalar frequency, so that's made of light, sound, symbols, color. So if you know how to program that, you can change your morphogenetic patterning, and you can change reality, because it's just really all a hologram. And this is a Stargate system, so you can actually jump timelines and jump to a different timeline where all those distortions don't exist. There's also some contracts I'm working through. Those are pretty much worked through. I just got to jump to the timeline where they're all done. And some karmic imprints. But, I'm trying to open the heart. If you open the heart center, the heart vortex, it clears all karma, and then this karma won't come back. And then, so that's awesome. So, I mean, if we can just open the heart, that seems like why clear all the karma, then open the heart? Why don't you just open the heart and then clear all the karma? Seems logical to me. The other thing I activated last night was the causal body, light body. And, I slept pretty good. I slept all the way through again last night. Had some wild ass dreams. I'm sure I'm clearing a lot of the stuff while we're sleeping. My higher self is coming in and clearing it with me and for me. So that helps a lot. And it's just all I'm doing is doing light codes, and it seems to be working. So that's kind of wild, isn't it? You can just program your own field and change your whole reality, and actually, see, the thing is, we live in a 15-dimensional time matrix system, and the thing about the dimensions, you're not going somewhere else. It's just a matter of it's a different type of spin. It spins, so you take a 90-degree turn on your reality, and then you're in the same spot, but you're in a different space. It's just different. It's all the whole reality is spinning differently. So it's a different dimension. And see, they exist one on top of the other, but you can't tell because they're spinning in a different angular rotation. So that's why you can't tell. Except if you're, like, say, if you're in the fifth, you'll be able to see the fourth, third, second, first. You'll know all those. So it's quite interesting. And the Toltecs talk about taking a 90-degree turn to keep yourself young. Now, they also talk about the bands of man, and how if you 8 bands of man, and after the 8th band, well, that'd be your 8th chakra right here. They called that the center for decision making, which is interesting because that link goes up and around, forms a figure 8 with your 9th chakra back here, the atomic doorway, and that communicates with your higher self. So that's very interesting that they would call that the center for decision making. You're not supposed to touch it, whatever. But you want to open that atomic doorway up, and the 8th chakra, the higher heart, the thymus gland, you want to open up for sure. And both of those two working together, you should create a huge vortex right here. It's a Stargate. You are the Stargate. Number 7 Stargate. The Stargates are wild. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like, you know how they show you going into warp speed on the Star Trek or whatever, and all of a sudden all these stars are coming at. It's kind of like that. All these stars are coming at you. And you know, it seems like I end up in the same spot, but actually everything's kind of different. It's subtle differences. You have to make yourself aware of the differences, and so it's things like that are just mind blowing. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to tell you everything I've been through, because I've been doing this ascending process for quite some time now. I've been stuck here. Well, I've been down here. I bought a beach house in Mexico, and I've been sitting here, and I call it my rehab center because I was a mess, and I had to clear all those distortions, and I've been clearing and clearing and clearing, and it's been worthwhile to do, because now things are getting quite interesting. And I think it's picking up speed, and I noticed that time is not relevant. Time doesn't exist, because if you can learn how to go through the Stargates, you can jump timelines, and you can go back and forth and change your timelines. That's kind of what's going on. That's why you see these Mandela effects they talk about. You know how the Monopoly guy, I know he had a freaking monocle, and now he doesn't. And that's wild. I mean, I distinctly remember it. And Luke, I am your father, or whatever. I don't know what they say now, but I think it's kind of wild. It's my wifey's birthday today, so happy birthday, wifey. We love you. And I'll say that so I definitely don't get into trouble. We don't need to mess with that timeline at all. And you know, here's my boy Chewbacca, just wondering when we're gonna go out and play on the beach. He's a funny man. It's hot here today. It's like almost 80 degrees here. It's crazy. So it's kind of nice. All the flowers are blooming everywhere. It's green everywhere. Went for a drive, and it's great. So anyway, it seems to be working. Still got. I'm gonna go through 7 Stargates in like 7 weeks, and I'll keep you advised of what I'm doing. And I'm gonna start doing some more videos on what we've already done. And so stay tuned. Give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or want to leave a comment, just leave a comment down below there, and I'll get back to you. And thanks for watching. Come on back if you like it, and make it a great day.